Mr. Yu, can you hear me?
It's your boy Stevie83 and we're back with another react. You know what I'm saying? Today we're reacting to when cops fall in the worst traps ever. When they've been up against the wall and you know they might not make it out or they do make it out. Like, comment, and subscribe. Let's get right into it.
These are cases where police officers fall into deadly traps set by criminals, beginning with the ruthless criminal who lured cops to his home only to ambush them.
Oh, he blinked!
Who's all in the house? It's me.
At 2 a.m. on February 11th, 2022, Phoenix police officers rushed to the home of 36-year-old Morris Richard Jones III after he reported that armed intruders had broken in and shot his wife.
Phoenix 911, where is your emergency?
There's a gunshot wound.
There's a gunshot wound.
Where?
We got an intruder.
We had an intruder.
Baby, wake up. It's a gunshot wound. We had an intruder.
I got that. Can I talk to one person who got shot?
My wife.
Who?
They came in here trying to rob us. They came in here and robbed us.
The officers quickly reached the residence, ready to intervene and save Richard's dying wife, not realizing they were heading into a trap.
This crazy. This boy gone nuts.
Come on, bro. Come on.
She's choking on her own.
Who's all in the house? Huh? Who's all in the house? It's me. Who's you?
Oh, snap!
Die. I've been shot.
See, I get to chewing on that
Richard
tongue,
opened
you know I'm
fire on the
trying.
officers, with the one at the front taking the brunt of the attack,
That
suffering
sucks,
multiple
man.
gunshots to the chest
I hope they're
before
all right.
managing to escape. The other officers were also hit, forcing them to retreat, call for backup, and secure
Man,
the building's
he's
perimeter.
down.
Meanwhile, Richard barricaded himself inside the house along with
that's
his
where
wife,
he messed up.
whom we later learned he had shot, and remained inside after a prolonged standoff. Richard's brother, who was also inside the house, emerged carrying the
got his
couple's
bro
infant
in there,
and
too?
surrendered to the police
And his
as
baby.
officers rushed to rescue the infant, whom the brother had placed on the front porch. Richard struck once
What?
again.
Hey, come with me. Baby.
So it's a bro helping?
Door. I got the baby.
Several other officers were shot, and
They
others were injured by
ducking.
shrapnel during the rescue attempt. Eventually,
Oh, should've got
SWAT
hit with that
officers
shrapnel.
arrived with advanced equipment to try and save the baby.
I need it. Here, baby. Here, baby. Go.
Oh, snap! That little baby gonna be a
Shortly
gangster
after,
for real.
SWAT officers breached the home and found the suspect dead on the floor from what was later determined to be
Wow.
self-inflicted gunshot wounds. They also discovered the body
That a
of his wife,
goofy ass.
29-year-old Shatifa Lobley,
man.
whom he had
God
shot.
rest her
In
soul.
total, 9 officers were injured during the encounter, with the first
Hey, I
responding
ain't gonna hold
officer
you. He
suffering
was
the
blinking
most
something.
severe wounds. However, all the officers survived.
Yeah,
In the next case, the suspect,
let's
acting like a
go.
deranged individual, attempted to blow up the officers who
That's
arrived at his home.
crazy work right there.
James, stay away from your front door.
On December 4th, 2023, an Arlington police officer on patrol
I feel like I
rushed to a
reacted to
residence
this
after
before.
hearing what sounded like gunfire. Upon arriving at the apartment, he chose not to enter after neighbors warned him that the homeowner was a reclusive conspiracy theorist who believed
Wow.
the U.S. government was targeting him with
Them
spies.
people don't
The
trust
officer later
nobody.
determined that
I'm
the sounds
telling
he
you
had
what,
heard
they
were
don't
flares
trust no
fired
one.
by the suspect, who had barricaded himself
Shoot
inside.
flares out.
Recognizing the unstable behavior of the homeowner, 56-year-old James Yu, the officer immediately called for backup.
Arlington County Police! Stop shooting the flares! Mr. Yu, can you hear me?
We hear you.
Mr. Yu!
He let off another. Look at it.
The
Oh,
suspect continued firing
snap!
flares for hours into the night, prompting officers to evacuate
Hours
nearby
into the
residents while
night.
still
How many
opting not to
flares
enter
you
the
got?
home. Eventually, SWAT officers brought in an armored vehicle to breach the door, as none of the officers were willing to enter blindly, unsure of what kind of ambush might await them.
James.
That's crazy. They got
Arlington
the.
Police. Come to the front door with your hands up. Do it now. We have your building
They call that
surrounded.
shit
You're
the
not
truck,
leaving.
the van.
Come to the door now with your hands up. James, this is the Arlington Police Department.
They
We
get
need
ready.
you to move away from your...
I'm gonna pause it right here. When you hear that, when they, matter of fact, even when if they got a what's them things called, the big horn ass shit, if they got one of those, you better just come out with your hands up. Like, yep, I'm getting down, and lay on down and take your butt to the jailhouse, and then where you, what? If they got that big old thing out, it's damn near a teleprompter. Tell you to come right out.
Door. James, stay away from your front door.
Stay away. Even when the police warning you. Do your homework on the police warning the criminal to
As the
stay
armored
away from the
vehicle
door.
reached the front door, James opened fire, but no officers
Why
were
they
hit
do
as
that,
they
eh?
remained inside the vehicle, while others maintained a safe distance, unable to reach or communicate
boy
with James
bucking
after
all
breaching
again.
the
He
door.
like,
The officers
alhamdulillah, he
proceeded to
went
break through the
on it.
windows, unaware of the evil plans James
Oh,
had planned
my,
for
he
them.
took the house down. Look. Look, the whole house fell down. The whole house went off. The whole house went off.
James had retreated to his basement and ignited kegs of gasoline, triggering a massive explosion. The
Do your
officers
homework
attempting to
on
breach
kegs
the
of
windows were
gasoline.
fortunate to be inside a heavily armored vehicle, as the outcome could have been drastically different. Here are various other
Ow.
angles of the explosion.
Woo-wee. He knocked the dust off something. If there's some old ladies nearby, got that pacemaker joint on it, you probably want to get the pack out.
Fortunately, all officers not
Send
inside the
back
armored
up.
truck were far enough from the explosion to avoid severe harm, though several sustained
Okay.
non-life-threatening injuries.
Oh,
the
see,
incident
wasn't that
ultimately
bad.
became
He
a
just
body
blew his
recovery
shit up.
mission for James, who was caught in his own explosion.
That's how most mental people do it. They back us up against the wall. We got gasoline all in front of us. And then we're like, damn, I forgot to get out of this.
The next case was utterly insane, with the suspect
Utterly.
relentlessly setting trap
Yeah, oh my
after
God,
trap for
utterly.
the unsuspecting police
Trap
officers.
after trap. Look, he bucking. Homeboy, Mac dump.
On March 29th, 2024, a Sparks police officer in Nevada pulled over
Sparks.
34-year-old Anthony Wade, who
Nevada.
was driving a Ford truck without license plates, unaware that he was walking into a trap.
Oh, I seen it. Oh, shit. That's a different angle. My bad, I get ready to hit him on the board cage.
It's going westbound, eastbound.
Look, he hit the up strap. I mean, moving people.
Upshot.
Man,
It's just 1050.
come on,
Wade
man.
opened fire on the officer, who narrowly escaped
Come
injury by
on,
sheer
man.
luck, as a bullet grazed his neck and head,
They
while
did
his
not
vest
hit
stopped
the
another.
moving,
Wade fled in
people
his vehicle,
moving.
but
They just trying to
crashed
move.
shortly afterward,
Look.
then ran on foot, triggering a police lockdown of the entire neighborhood. Soon after, dispatch received
They locked
calls
the shit
from a
down.
homeowner reporting that the suspect had broken into her house, prompting
Oh.
the rapid deployment of
There's a
numerous
shame
armed
shit out there.
officers to the scene.
What?
He was on the backyard and came inside.
Where is he?
And then I think he went to the other house.
Yeah, he next door. He next
Hey, just
door.
cover me just in case the guy might be in there. Show me your hands. Sparks police. Put your hands up. Stop.
Sparks police, bro.
That doesn't look like anyone's in there.
You gotta check anyway, my boy.
All right, so we have a critical incident that's going on. It's kind of dangerous right now. Did
That's
anyone jump
probably
inside
him.
your yard or backyard? Where are you headed to? Okay. What I need you to do, can you go inside your house and shelter in place?
Is that?
Let's get this family out of here.
Unknowingly to the officers, Wade was hiding in the back seat of a car,
I
holding
knew
the
it.
homeowner hostage.
Oh
He'd
my
intended
God,
for her
I
to
knew
drive
it.
him out of the neighborhood, but when that was no longer an option, he forced her back into the house. Before officers could piece everything together and return to search the residence, being the closest to the one he had previously
long did it
broken
take
into,
him, man?
Wade was already lying in wait, this time with more traps prepared.
Well, please.
He killed her. Oh my God.
Get her up! Get her up! Get her up!
Hey, he got that Draco.
I got you.
He healing that right up.
One of the officers immediately dragged the hostage to safety, while several brave officers stayed behind to confront Wade.
No, he's in back of us.
That police officer dumped him at. Yo. Oh.
Get the fuck out of there!
One of the officers was shot, but his vest stopped the bullet, while another narrowly survived after a bullet struck his hearing protection. However, the ordeal didn't end there. The suspect managed to escape once again, this time caught on a police drone as he jumped a fence into another property, prompting officers to quickly rescue the woman inside. Wade then barricaded himself in the home, refusing to surrender despite hours of failed negotiations. When SWAT officers finally breached the house, they found no sign of him, but as they moved toward the garage, they were walking straight into another trap.
Back it up! Back her up! Yay! Back her up! Terry! Whoever it is, back it the hell up!
The officers retreated once again as Wade opened fire on them. After 2 hours of attempting to make verbal contact without a response, they advanced toward the garage once more, where they discovered Wade lying dead. An autopsy later confirmed that he had died from gunshot wounds. In the next case, an innocent police officer and father of 3 paid the ultimate price when he fell into a trap set by an evil criminal he was trying to rescue. On May 30th, 2024, Minneapolis officers responded to a building following reports of a gunshot and an active mass shooting. Upon arrival, the first officer encountered a man who appeared to have been shot. As the officer moved to assist him, something crazy happened.
512, look, we have at least 2 victims outside at the location, bleeding.
Bleeding.
Who shot you? Who shot you? Are there victims inside?
Officer Jamal Mitchell, attempting to perform an act of goodwill by helping what he believed to be a victim, was fatally shot by the actual gunman who had been pretending to be injured. As eyewitnesses observed the incident, it wasn't long before additional officers flooded the scene.
Where? Where'd you guys shooting? Come here!
He's shooting, he don't even know where to shoot. He oohing. He don't even know where to ooh that. Look at him. And what is up with his arm right there? Look like he got try marks.
Reload! Reload! Hey, I got you!
Get your man out of there, bro. Oh my, they got a, oh my. Wow.
Get up, get up, get up, get up! We need handcuffs on him!
Other arriving officers managed to kill the gunman, 34-year-old Mustafa Mohammed, a career criminal who had fatally shot Officer Jamal Mitchell, a father of 3 who was soon to be married. In cold blood, the gunman also killed 1 other person and injured 4 additional victims during the incident. The next case was entirely different, as the officer fell into a trap set by her own colleague.
What did he say?
On July 20th, 2020, 2 Cleveland police officers responded to a call about an individual standing in a boarding house bathroom with a firearm.
Here.
What number did you say he's in?
4. My door's open.
He's got a gun?
4. He's got a gun. He's got a gun. He's got a gun. He's in here. Get here.
Who are you talking to?
The fucking this man is cooking. They're going to the bathroom door. Right here. Right.
You can't trust that lady for nothing.
Get back! Get back! Help! Shot fired! Hey, get in the car!
You know what I'm saying? Get out of here!
Shots fired! Shots fired!
Oh, my.
Get in the car and get you to the hospital.
The male cop rookie officer, Bailey Gannon, inexperienced and untested, panicked upon spotting the gunman, even though the suspect wasn't firing at him. In a moment of fear, he ran, abandoning his partner, Officer Jennifer Kilnap, and recklessly fired over his head, accidentally shooting her in the process. Kilnap suffered severe injuries as she experienced nerve damage that caused chronic pain in her dominant arm and wrist, preventing her from returning to duty due to both physical injuries and PTSD. Despite his actions, Gannon faced no disciplinary consequences. Instead, just 3 months after the shooting, he received an exceeding expectations rating in his annual performance review. This prompted Killnap to file a lawsuit against the police department, the city, and Gannon, whose father was later revealed to be a sergeant within the department. The next case was a traffic stop went wrong, as the suspect caught the officers completely off guard.
Oh my, no!
On August 30th,
No,
2021,
my young brother,
two Brevard
don't
County
do it
Sheriff
like that.
deputies were conducting a traffic
Don't do
stop
it
on
like
a car
that.
containing 3 adult males and a 2-month-old baby. 2 of the men were outside the car
A
during the stop, and
2-month-old
as one of the
baby?
deputies instructed the third occupant to exit the vehicle, the sheriff deputies were in for a big
He got
surprise.
a doctor.
Yeah, I'll watch it for you. He's all right. I got babies. Oh, you got a dog too? Hell. I'll make sure they're all right. I got babies too, man. Huh? Okay. Shit.
Better back up, he said. Oh, no, no, my young brother, no. Come on. Don't do it. He's behind you, bro. Woo!
The gunman, 38-year-old Paris Wilder, a career criminal with over 23 felony arrests, was pronounced dead at the scene, while the assaulted officer suffered significant lacerations and tissue damage to the head. In this case, a criminal lured the police to a location only to launch an attack on the responding officer. On February 3rd, 2025, at 2:38 p.m., Fairfax County Police responded to a suspicious event on Fair Lakes Parkway. A caller claimed to have killed 2 people while investigating. A 16-year-old male suspect ran toward an officer and immediately assaulted him.
Oh, put a little clicker out. You got a little click on it. And you facing the what? Oh, so this is a suing mission is what this is. This is a suing mission. He thought he was in a car. Oh, my dude, he's dumb. Hey, that's all right. Hey. Hit him with that T. Hit him with that T.
Stay there. You stuck? No. Give me your hand.
What is my boy doing?
You alright?
During the attack, the teen stabbed the officer in the upper body before being taken into custody. The officer, a 6-year veteran, was hospitalized with non-life-threatening injuries and later released. Investigators confirmed the suspect made the false 911 call. He remains in custody and charged with malicious wounding. In the next case, the cops couldn't believe their eyes when a suspect they had prior altercation with lured them back to his house, where he had set up traps in wait.
What the? No way, bro.
More cars, send everyone.
On October 12th, 2022, Connecticut police pursued Nicholas Brutcher after a bar fight led to his ejection from the establishment. Responding to calls from patrons, officers tracked Nicholas and his brother's truck, eventually conducting a traffic stop. A physical altercation ensued between Nicholas and the police, and he was ultimately released with a public disturbance ticket. However, Nicholas wasn't finished. Upon returning home, he dialed 911 and falsely reported an emergency to lure officers to his residence. Once they arrived, he donned camouflage attire, armed himself, and lay in wait at the side door for the approaching officers, and they were in for a big surprise.
Here, right now.
Oh my goodness. That's crazy.
Shots fired.
These people crazy. Get back, help your people, man.
Concealed in some bushes in front of his parents' house, Nicholas opened fire on the 3 arriving officers. He fatally shot 2 of them, while the third managed to escape with gunshot wounds to the leg. However, Nicholas's rampage did not end there. He continued to shoot at the 2 officers he had already gunned down.
Shots fired, shots fired. More cars, send everyone.
Send everyone. I need it all out here. That's the craziest thing I've ever seen. Woo! Damn, that's wild.
The officer, fortunate not to have fallen alongside his colleagues, now had one critical duty to stop the shooter, as Nicholas continued to fire at his presumably deceased victims at close range. Determined to intervene, the officer performed something truly remarkable.
Who was the other guy? That's so crazy.
One down. Suspect down.
Nicholas's parents could only scream in horror as officers took down their son with a single, precise shot from 40 yards away, striking him at the base of the skull and killing him instantly.
Oh my God, homeboy was a marksman. 007, that's going to do it for us today. Like, comment, and subscribe. Peace.